comfy, cozy up. So this week, didn't do any vlogging because the girl was practicing a little self-care. Yeah, my body felt a little bit out of whack because sugar was not too right. And I was tired, like super tired most days. So I did a little self-care, but I was reading. So I'm going to talk about what I finished in this video, projects that I was able to do. And yeah, so let's start with, if you are seeing this video today, which will be on Saturday, tomorrow, June 25th, this is Sunday, at 5 p.m. we will be talking about the gods of good looks. And this is going to be a good conversation, guys. I'm so ready to talk about this book. I've been saving my little review because I really want to, talk about it in this live chat that I will be doing with, of course, my co-host, Karen from Run Writes Read. So we're both going to be talking about this on this channel. Again, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you guys, you did get an extra week that you were able to catch up and ready to talk about this book. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, Caribbean vibes. And yeah, so we're going to be talking about this. Now, this book is heavy. The book that I did finish this week is heavy. And that is What Storm, What Thunder, and Marianne J.A. Chancey. Now, this is a Haitian author, and I stand by what I said. Haitian authors have this amazing imagination, amazing way of telling the story that's just heart-wrenching, but it also has a beautiful writing in it that really can still scoop you up and make you want to keep turning the pages. And that's the best way I can describe this book. Now, this book centers around the earthquake, the infamous earthquake that shattered many lives, and so many people died, and so many lives has never been the same. And I don't think they quite recover even from that impact, in not just emotional impact, but financial impact from that. Nevertheless, I think stories like this is necessary, where you talk about characters that are affected in different ways and make it more just the human life that are affected, and how she was able to transit this in this storyline where you felt the sadness, you felt the strength, you felt the survival, and you question, in my notes I wrote how you question living, what it means living, I'm looking at down, and surviving. And it's such a, you think of it in a way that's just like a little hard to even get, where you understand the choices of characters in this book, of that, even that question of living, and so what it means to live through this, the aftermath, and really surviving it. In this, you have stories told from multiple point of views. You have multiple characters. It felt like an interlock kind of story, like short story of different people with a similar theme interlock, but it makes sense as you read and you go along to the end of how it all connects. And then there's that whole home and abroad feel of it, knowing that your family is in Haiti and you can't be there, but then knowing that the choices you make. So there's characters like that in this. There's secrets. There's the brutality of those who chose the negative response to pain, to suffering, and inflicting on others, that you go through in stories like this. I love the writing. I love the storyline. It was definitely a heavy story, very powerful. I mean, she really had moments where she just like I felt like she just grabbed me and I'm just like, oh God, how much more of this book do I really want to read in that moment where I wanted to put it down and just take a little break because of how heavy the storyline is. But it felt very realistic. It felt like a part of me was like, how much of this story were inspired by people she may have known, people that, that cross her path that she's heard of them telling her stories of survival and things that happen, and even herself, it gives you that very real and raw take on this story that you felt like, is this really fiction? And I like when an author can do that and really capture the moments of something that is inspired from true things that happen. As far as the earthquake went. I have a soft spot for Haiti. Always will. It's just they're survivors. They are a nation of people who have experienced some really sad things, but it's just at the same time they're survivors. They're going to make it. They're going to survive. They're going to do what they need to do as a people, as a culture, and I am here for it. I love that she did this story and how she did it. And it's very much one of those books I feel like you should read it, but I do want, it's a bit heavy, but you very much should pick this book up at some point. And that's what I'm going to say with this. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite books this year that I feel like I will never forget. Just thinking about it now, I've finished this about maybe 2 days ago, and it's just so much detail that I can still talk about because of how much it's gonna stick with me. And I'm curious to see how much of this I'm gonna like end the year, like, yeah, because that's how I feel now. Like, I can like really tell you exactly with certain things that was happening. Love it. All the characters have important they add something valuable to the story, all of them. And which you don't get a lot of that in certain books, where you always like, I can't stand this character, I don't care about this character. Not in this. It's just, I feel like they're just so important and bring something valuable to the story that I like that she did multiple perspectives. So yeah. I did receive a book that was from the author, and I was excited for it because it's one of the books that I was looking forward to reading this summer. Of course, I have another one when it comes out. I think it comes out in July. I gotta get the date on that one, but you guys won't be surprised because I read all her books whenever they come out. But for this one, it's called Island Sisters, and Mickey. It's giving me French. Berthold. I'm not good with French. Morency. So she's a debut author, and I'm gonna get that. I took 2 years of French, guys. 2 years of French, and you think I would be better at doing certain certain French stuff? No, I still suck. But yeah, 2 years of French. I don't know where it went. So this is about 3 women from 3 different islands, and they call themselves the sisters. And in the story, you are learning about their struggles and things that they have experienced. So I am going to be reading this starting this weekend. I'm hoping to finish this before the end of the month, but it's not that many days left. So, so I'm not sure yet. Plus, I have some other stuff I wanted to get into. I need to do some writing. Absolutely need to do some writing. That is my mission. In July is to get back to doing a bit more writing. The bug is back. The bug is back. And this particular short story I want to finish that I want to submit. I say that every year, but it's October deadline. And this story, I'm on my third draft. It's been a while. This one's the old one. But I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to commit to finishing this. I really want to finish it this month. But I'm hoping it's going to be one of those that grab me and make me, and not only that, because it's like a 3-person point of view, it might even go back quicker because, of course, different characters, some characters you love more than others, but for the most part, I think I'm going to be able to do this. Now, of course, I am currently reading this is the subscriber pick. So you guys know every month I pick from the subscriber jar. These are books recommended by you guys, and this was June pick, Deacon King Kong. And this is one of Oprah's book club pick from 2020. And all I'm thinking is the woman like mix up, because this is mix up. There's so much going on in this book. I'm on page 100. chapter 9, the bot star. And it's a lot going on in this book where I'm like, Lord, it's like, you know, like, okay, I'm sticking with this. I don't know how I feel yet, but you know, I've had some other books that I read in the beginning. Was like wondering what am I reading, but I turned out to really enjoy it. So I'm gonna go with this. So far, you know, this is book number 6 for y'all. So, and you guys have not disappointed me yet. So let's hope that this continue and give me some stuff, because it is like it's a whole lot of mix up going on. I can't wrap my brain around it yet. But anyway, we're gonna finish this book because it's a June read. It has to be done. This is gonna get finished before. I mean, if I don't finish this, I know for sure I have to finish this in June, because I don't want to bring this into July at all. This is the June pick, and it's a subscriber pick, and Victoria, that ending better be good. So that's it, guys. That's the books. Now as far as project, well, I am wearing one of my projects, which is the when I was working with the stretch jersey material, stretch fabric, and which I think no, I don't know if I showed it on here. I might have, I'm not sure. But I know I did definitely show it on my Instagram. I do show a lot of my sewing stuff in my stories. But this week I worked on the yellow top, and it fits, but I have to wear cami under it, guys, because the boobie is put out. You know, my chest is just is not meant for this cut like this. And I was a little bit surprised because I actually went up a size when I cut it, and you know, thinking that it would be enough, and somehow it still wasn't enough to really like go across more, so that I wouldn't have that much cleavage out. But nevertheless, I tried a different kind of sleeve for the first time, and let me tell you, I like the sleeve. It came out actually pretty good. It is still a puffer sleeve, but I did it in a total different way. I never done it like that before. And I do like how the sleeve come out. This was not a part of the pattern. So the only thing, everything else is like the pattern, but the sleeves were different. I completely modified the sleeve because I just want to try something. And I think the sleeve is going to look good in another kind of top. So I don't think I will remake this top, because I think this top is not for people with big boobs. These are for itty bitty people. These are not for big boobs. So but I'm not gonna not wear it. I'm just gonna have a white cami inside, and probably still wear it next weekend or the weekend after if I do anything. But with some maybe white shorts. I'm thinking like a white shorts, white cami inside, and rock it. And it's I'll style when I style it and wear it. I'll take pictures. But so that is it as far as that. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do this weekend. I do have a skirt that I never finished, and I think I need to I have the zipper to just put the zipper in and finish that. Or just create something totally different. But I have 2 weekends to work on it before I actually do anything that I'm going to need to wear. I just love wearing what I make, guys. It's just a nice feeling when you can just walk down the street, go to a restaurant, and you sit down in something that you have made and feel good in it. That's how I felt like the week before not last week, the week before. And just knowing 2 days in a row that I wore what I made. I felt really good. So it's just inspiring me to keep sewing, to keep trying things, keep improving. I find that little things I learned how to do, little tricks I can do now, especially if I made a mistake on something, how easy I can fix it. So I'm learning a little better how to do a little bit more tailoring and adjustment. But again, a lot of these patterns are not made for people with big boobs. So I'm still learning how to properly cut to fit me and to adjust the pattern, because none of these patterns have ever been a lie. That's true. One pattern I ever did that was perfect. Like I never had any issue. Everything fits like a glove. But all the other patterns, I always have to do adjustment on the bust area because the measurements that they have never quite fit in everything, because again, they're not made for people with big boobs. So yeah, I'm gonna end that here. I'm going to do some editing of this video, be up tomorrow, and we will chat later. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the chat, guys. I hope you guys join me, and let's get into this book. I can't wait to talk about it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.